My grandmother used to say, if a Sigbin steals your shadow, your body will live for one more day, but it won't be you inside anymore. I didn't believe her until the night my shadow stopped moving with me. I grew up in a tiny barangay outside Malay, high in the Bukidnon Mountains, where the fog hangs low and the nights feel older than the trees. My grandmother used to warn us, don't walk after dusk, and never let your shadow fall long near the tree line. That's when the Sigbin hunts. We all thought it was another story meant to keep children home. I stopped thinking that after Holy Week last year. I was walking home from a late shift at the Sari store. The mountains were dark. No moon. Only the thin beam of my phone lighting the road. When I passed the old acacia tree, I noticed something strange. My shadow had two heads. Not a clear one, just a round shape beside mine. Leaning, breathing, twitching. I thought it was a trick of the light, until the shadow's left arm bent backwards, like the joints had reversed, while my own arm stayed still. I ran home. I didn't look back, but the smell followed me home. Crushed wet leaves, vinegar, something rotten. The smell all our elders said meant a Sigbin is near. Around 2 a.m., I woke to footsteps moving across our tin roof. But the steps didn't sound like footsteps. They sounded wrong. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Then something crawled down the side of the house. Through the gaps in the wooden slats, between the shadows, I saw fingers, thin, twig-like, bending at too many angles. They tapped along the wall slowly, as if they were counting. Then they stopped, directly beside my head. I was too afraid to move, too afraid to turn. One thought kept repeating in my mind. Don't move. It's tasting your shadow. The next morning, my grandmother alerted the barangay officials. Something had circled our house during the night. The ground was covered in footprints, but something about them was wrong. They moved around the house with strange precision, and the direction they pointed didn't match with the path they followed. The men searched the woods all day. Eventually, they found the trail. Small, human-shaped, but every footprint faced the wrong direction. It had walked into the forest backwards. Around 11 p.m., we heard scratching outside the house. Slow, deliberate. When I peeked through the slat in the bamboo, I saw it. A small creature crouched on all fours, but its elbows and knees pointed upward, like its limbs had turned inside out. Its head hung upside down between its shoulders, long hair brushing the dirt. It was sniffing the shadow cast by the lamp inside our house. My shadow. Each breath sounded wet, like it was drinking through its nose. Then it did something worse. It stood, not like a child, like something wearing a child. Its head turned completely around to look at me without moving its spine. Its eyes were just dark pits, but its smile, too wide, too thin, like a wound that never healed. My grandmother threw salt across the doorway and shouted a prayer in Bisaya. The thing hissed like boiling water and sprinted backward into the forest. The next day, my shadow looked faint, weak, even in bright sunlight. That's how the Sigbin marks you. Your spirit becomes appetizing. Your body becomes easy. By sunset, my shadow lagged behind me, just slightly, like it was delayed by half a second. My grandmother told me not to sleep, but I was so tired, so drained. I don't remember closing my eyes. I woke because someone was stroking my hair. For a moment, I thought it was my grandmother. Then the smell hit me. Rot, wet leaves, vinegar, earth. I opened my eyes. The Sigbin was crouched on my chest, its inverted limbs wrapped around me, its mouth pressed against the wall behind my head, licking my shadow off the bamboo. Every slurp felt like something tearing loose inside me, like my soul was peeling away. I tried to scream, but my voice came out thin, like it was already dying. Then it whispered, soft, almost gentle, Pahawana Ipapuli Tika, move aside. I will replace you. In Mindanao, elders say that if a Sigbin steals your shadow, your body lives for one more night. So if you're watching this and you see my shadow beside me and it doesn't move exactly when I do, don't stare too long, because shadows notice when they're being watched.